Hey guys, Thomas here with Technovision, and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft modding series for 1.12. I just wanted to kind of make a few last final videos to sort of tie up the series. I know, videos have come and gone over the last year, but I thought it was unfair to just sort of end the series without a couple videos to conclude it. So I wanted to show everyone who doesn't know already how to export your mod and how to publish it on a website so people can actually download it. So it's super easy, and we can get started right now. So open up your modding folder. And inside here you should have your mod right here as usual next to your clips, and open that up, and inside of here we want to take this directory and right click and copy it. So copy the directory to your mod. Then in your computer search bar you want to type cmd, which stands for command prompt. Open up command prompt, and inside of here type cd space and then right click to paste your directory into your mod into this the command prompt. Hit enter. And once you're inside of your mod, you can see here, tutorial mod, we're inside of the mod, type gradlu space build. And you can hit enter. And this might take a little while, it might take a couple seconds, a couple minutes, depends how big your mod is, but we're just building our mod as pretty much from the source code. It's compiling it, and you can see that took literally 8.6 seconds, but it might take longer for you. I am not sure how big your mod is, but once it's done, you can close out of this. And inside of your mod folder, in tutorial mod for me, if you go to the build folder and you go to the libs folder inside of build, so build libs, you can see these two folders right here, mod ID 1.0 and mod ID 1.0 sources. So this is your actual mod, it's just not named correctly. So down here, this is your source code pretty much. It's like an importable project for Eclipse. And this right here is a .jar, like a runnable jar that you'll use to run your mod. So up here in the mod ID-1.0, not the sources, just the 1.0 version, right click, rename, and just rename it to the name of your mod. So for me, it's tutorial mod. Oh my gosh, I can't spell today. Tutorial mod, there we go. And then you can put v1.0, version 1.0, whatever version yours is. Hit enter, and for the sources, you're gonna wanna type the same thing, but instead of renaming the whole thing, just keep the sources right there. So, tutorial mod version 1.0, and you can just make that capital sources. So that way you know that this is the source code and this is the actual executable, or the .jar, I mean, sorry. So with this done, we can actually take these out of our folder onto the desktop, and we need to download Forge, because if you remember, we made this mod using Minecraft Forge, so you will need Minecraft Forge to actually run your mod. So make sure that people actually, you remind people essentially that they have to download Forge in order to use this. So over here I have Forge 1.12.2, but in the description there will be a link to the website. So go in the description and go to Minecraft Forge 1.12.2. As that is the version we are on. And instead of the MDK like we downloaded at the first episode of this series, we're going to download the installer. So click whatever platform you're on. I'm Windows installer, desktop, save. I've already done that though. So once you've done that, on your desktop, double click the Forge icon, and you'll get an installer. It used to be really hard to install Forge back in the day, but it's super easy now. So just hit OK to install client, and it'll unpack everything. Download the libraries, and just to be clear, you should at this point already have Minecraft downloaded, installed, and you should have 1.12.2 downloaded and have run it at least once. Just want to throw that out there, otherwise it might have trouble making a Forge version. So you can see here it's successfully installed the client for 1.12.2, so we can press OK. And just to double check, we can actually go into our folders right here, and in the directory we can type %app data enter, and you go to your .minecraft folder, versions, and you should see right here it did work correctly, 1.12.2 Forge. So just minimize this because we're actually going to come back to this. Open your Minecraft launcher, and before you actually install your mod, you're going to have to run Forge one time. So you can see here, if you click on the different versions of Minecraft, make sure you're on Forge 1.12.2, and I'm actually going to rename it something just for ease. Oh, looks like you can't rename it. That's okay. I guess I'll just keep it as it is. Hit play. And we need this to download just one time, just to make sure everything is correct and working. All right, and you can see we have Minecraft here, and we can full screen, and make sure that a world runs is all I would say. Test world. Just create a new world, and if this runs properly and you have a a regular Minecraft world, then you've downloaded Forge correctly. I always do this just in case because it's good to narrow things down. If your mod ends up not working, it might actually be because Forge is broken, not your mod. So it's always good to narrow it down. All right, we can see here that it does work correctly, so we can actually exit out of Minecraft right now. And what we need to do is install our mod. So come over to this folder, the %appdata %. I'll do it again just so everyone knows. %appdata %, and .minecraft. And you want to go to the mods folder, and you should have this. It won't start out like this, but once you've run it one time, you will get a mods folder. Open this up and drag your tutorial mod version 1.0 in there. Do not drag the source one. This you don't need it, so just keep it out here. And if you close this and run Minecraft one more time, make sure again you're running. It seems to have changed to unnamed installation. Even though it will not let us rename it for whatever reason, but just make sure that you're running whichever one was the Forge, the Forge version, and press play, and it should start up in a few seconds. All right, so we're inside of the game now, and we can go to single player and just delete the old world because we have new items now with generated blocks. Create a new world, mod testing is what I'm gonna name it. It doesn't matter. Hit create new world, and once you're inside this world, just double check, to make sure your mod is working. And everything's good, then you know that your mod is ready to be published. So run the world, and once we're inside, we can actually go to our inventory. Press E. Oh, I'm just going to open cheats real quick, and game mode 1 for creative. And if you go to the compass, search items, and scroll all the way to the bottom, yes. Oh, I saw it. Okay, we can see that all of our mod items are in fact working. The armor, the tools, the food, and you can just double check all this if you want. Let's see the food. It does work good, and you can put the helmet on, and the items work. I really shouldn't be using this to mine grass, but you get the point. So once you've, oh god, this is really annoying. Once you've figured out that your mod works, you can exit out of Minecraft again. And once you, oh, it's crashed, but that's fine. That's just because I closed out of it weird. Once you figured out that it works, you can actually go back to %appdata %. I don't know why I closed it. Go to .minecraft and mods, and you can just Control C and Control V to paste it in your desktop. And now we actually need to publish it. So I just want to make it very clear. So this source, you do not want to post this source because this will allow people to have the source code of your mod. If you want that, then go ahead and publish it, but you're essentially giving people access to your code, and they can copy it and post it themselves and say it was them and not you who made it. So I would recommend not doing this. This is more for you and for sharing with close friends or other modders that specifically you give access to. This will allow people to pretty much pick up where you left off in Eclipse, and we can talk about that in another video, but I won't go over that right now. So I'm just gonna throw it away in the trash because I don't need it. Same with the Forge installer. But in terms of actually publishing your mod, I would recommend going to CurseForge, and I'll have these links in the description, so don't worry. And CurseForge has a lot of different games. You can see a lot of different modding communities, but we're gonna click Minecraft, and there's 48,000 mods on here. So definitely a huge community, and there's a ton of mods, and I'll let you figure it out for yourself, but just sign up with this button right here, and you can add a mod and add an install, and make sure that when you're uploading your mod, you actually upload this one right here. And once you upload this, people will be able to download it. They'll be able to put it in their mods folder after installing Forge, and their mod should work, which is super exciting, and you get to see them use your mod, which is super cool. The last thing I would mention is you should also probably advertise on Minecraft Forum. They're also a very big place to get your mod some traction, so you could head over to Forum, go scroll down to Minecraft mods, and you can see there's a ton of Minecraft mods in here. I would recommend posting in here. you get a lot of views really fast, just from personal experience. So those are the two I would recommend. There's lots of other places, but you finally have a working mod. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks guys so much for watching. Hopefully there will be a few more Minecraft modding videos just to sort of tie up the series. I will keep you posted on Twitter, so follow me there if you want more information. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.